You're probably breaking the law right now, and yesterday, and the day before that. In fact, you've likely committed hundreds of federal offenses this month without even knowing it. No, I'm not joking. And by the end of this video, you'll realize just how easy it is to accidentally become a criminal. Let me prove it to you. Ever sang happy birthday at a restaurant? Congratulations, you technically violated copyright law. Until 2016, that song was under copyright protection, and every time it was performed publicly, royalties were supposed to be paid. Restaurants across America were breaking the law at every celebration. But here's where it gets wild. This isn't just about birthday songs. When you sing along to the radio while driving with your windows down, public performance, screenshot a funny text conversation and post it online, potentially violating wiretapping laws in some states, used a photo you found on Google for your presentation, copyright infringement. And we're just getting started. Here's the big one that'll blow your mind: the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act. This law was designed to stop hackers, but it's written so broadly that legal experts say almost everyone violates it regularly. Have you ever shared your Netflix password with a friend or family member? Lied about your age on a website? Created a fake name for your social media profile? Used your work computer for personal browsing when your company policy says not to? Technically, all of these violate the CFAA. By exceeding your authorized access to a computer system, you're committing what the law considers computer fraud. The maximum penalty? Up to 10 years in prison. And yes, people have actually been prosecuted under this law for things like using fake names on dating apps. Let's talk about terms of service. You know, those 40-page documents you click I agree to without reading? Yeah, those. Studies show the average person would need to spend 76 workdays per year just to read all the terms of service they agree to. That's impossible. But when you violate them, you're technically breaking a legally binding contract. Instagram's TOS says you can't use it if you're under 13. Facebook says you can't create fake accounts. LinkedIn says you can't use bots to auto-connect. YouTube says you can't download videos. How many of these have you violated? How many times have you downloaded a YouTube video for offline viewing? That's a breach of contract that could theoretically be prosecuted under the CFAA. But wait, there's more. Here are more laws you're probably breaking. Jaywalking. Crossing the street anywhere except a crosswalk or against the light. Still illegal in most places, rarely enforced, but technically a crime you commit every time you do it. Gambling pools. That Office March Madness bracket? Illegal gambling in most states. The Super Bowl Squares pool? Also illegal. Streaming sports. Watching that free stream of the game because you don't have cable? That's copyright infringement, and you could be liable for damages. Wi-Fi hijacking. Using your neighbor's unsecured Wi-Fi? That's unauthorized computer access in many jurisdictions. One legal scholar estimated that the average American commits 3 felonies a day without knowing it. Now before you panic, here's the thing. You're not going to jail for singing happy birthday or sharing your HBO password. Prosecutors have discretion, and they're not coming after regular people for this stuff. But here's why this actually matters. 1. It shows how disconnected our laws are from everyday reality. When everyone is technically a criminal, something is broken in the legal system. 2. Selective enforcement becomes a huge problem. If everyone's breaking the law, authorities can choose who to prosecute based on other motives. 3. These overly broad laws can and have been used to target activists, whistleblowers, and people in power struggles. Aaron Swartz, the Reddit co-founder, faced 35 years in prison under the CFAA for downloading academic articles. The case contributed to his tragic death. So what do we do about this? First, don't live in fear. You're not going to prison for everyday activities. Common sense still applies. Second, be aware. Understanding these laws helps you make informed decisions about your digital life and what risks you're actually taking. Third, support legal reform. Laws written in the 1980s for a different world need updating for how we actually live today. Organizations like the EFF are fighting for common-sense computer laws that match reality. The next time someone tells you, if you've done nothing wrong, you have nothing to fear, remember this video. In modern America, we're all technically criminals. The question isn't whether you've broken the law. It's whether anyone decides to enforce it against you. If this blew your mind, smash that like button and subscribe for more videos that'll change how you see the world. And drop a comment telling me which law you didn't know you were breaking. I'll see you in the next one.